The word for bread in Egyptian dialect is aish, which means life. And that's exactly what it is. Bread is the main component of almost every Egyptian meal, breakfast, lunch or dinner. UN figures show Egyptians consume more than double the international daily average of bread, and more than 37 European countries combined. Bread is so important for Egyptians that most of the houses in the rural areas have their own bakeries at home. This woman bakes for her own household and sells to her neighbors for extra income.
I bake every 3 or 4 days. We eat some of the loaves, the others are taken to Luxor to be sold.
This homemade bread has a different taste to the loaves sold in bakeries, which are subsidized by the government. It's called shamsi bread or sun bread.
The bread is delicious. We prefer Shamsi bread to bakery bread. We are used to the taste.
The bread gets its name because it's left out in the sun to toast after being baked in a homemade oven. Whenever there's a wheat shortage, like the one last month, many Egyptians complain about the lack of bread on the shelves. But not here.
We always have more than enough bread because we grow our own wheat and bake our own shamsi bread, and it's good.
Riots broke out across Egypt when bread prices were raised in 1997 and again in 2008. The current government seems to have learned from that. When the Egyptian pound was devalued last week, the government increased subsidies on bread to keep the price the same and avoid mass protests. Yasser Hakim for CCTV, Cairo.